The more hits we play, the more hits we get. URLradio.net. Stacey Sturm here with Travis Lang from Guaranteed Rate for another Mortgage Monday. How's it going today, Travis?
Good. How are you doing today?
Great.
Staying
Spectacular.
warm?
Yeah, I'm warm in the heart because the holidays are coming up soon.
I know. I'm still, I'm still not into the whole coat thing, so I'm still kind of in denial. I'm warm enough with something like this.
Oh man. Yeah. No. This is the time of year where I could wear 5 layers. And I'm still just gonna be froze to the bone. I'll work with gloves on in my office.
Yeah. Welcome to North Dakota.
I know.
Yeah.
But today we're talking about putting in a good offer, the importance of a good offer, because we all like a good deal.
Yep.
But you don't want to lose something you really like. It's a tough balance, isn't it, Travis?
It really is. And over the years I've seen so many customers that are excited about a house and they make an offer, it doesn't get accepted, and they go back to maybe renegotiate a second offer, and then boom, they find out the house has been taken by another offer.
Yeah.
And then they're devastated because they're like, wow, we lost out on the house that we wanted, and why didn't our offer get accepted?
Right.
And there's a few components to this, and that's why I'm on today, because it's, like I say all the time, I have a passion getting people into homes, and I really, really want to help educate people to not miss out on a good home, on a house that's going to be good for them and their family, over maybe making an offer that wasn't that great.
Yeah. And
kind of like you said, it gets broken down like this. The buyer meets with their real estate agent. They sign an agreement, and they reach out and they make an offer to the seller. A lot of times it can be verbally, or it can be in writing and gets sent through, and then they wait to hear back from the seller and the seller's agent to find out if their offer's been accepted.
Right.
So it gets a little tricky because it is a negotiating game. Mm-hmm. And like you said, a lot of people want to get a deal.
Oh, they want a good deal.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, the price is at this, so maybe I'm going to offer them down here and see if they'll take it. And some instances, that's okay. Mm-hmm. But what I like to tell a lot of my clients is if you really want that house and you really, don't want to miss out, really be careful in what you offer right away at the beginning. And if the house does really fit your needs, and it's in a great location, mm-hmm. It's got the bedrooms and the bathroom size that you want, and it's great, and the price is what it is, a lot of times I recommend going in at full price offer. I do. Yeah. And the reason why I do is the appraisal process that I've talked about before. The appraisal process is set up to protect the buyer, which would be the person making the offer. Yeah. And if the appraisal comes back, a few weeks later, and it matches the purchase price, you're okay. You know that you got protected. The house is worth the purchase price. So then why dink around with trying to lowball or offer way less on a house and potentially miss out on that house because you wanted an extra $5,000 off or something? Right. I just don't think it's worth it a lot of times. And there's a few things in the making a good offer, whereas the other big thing is coming in ready to go with your pre-approval. Yes. And you can take it a step further. You can actually, there's lenders out there nowadays that offer a full approval process, where it's not just a pre-approval, where you give a letter to the seller saying, hey, I've been pre-approved at my lender to get the process started. There's actually a process now with some lenders that offer where you actually get your file underwritten from start to finish and get the loan actually approved. Wow. So that the seller knows then if you show them that letter, not just a pre-approval letter, an approval letter that they've been through underwriting, that means that file should not fall through and have a potential of falling through last minute in the process. Right. So, it's really cool that as a buyer, do your homework, get educated, and you can make a solid offer where when you send an offer to the seller, it's not just a pre-approval. You can send an approval and say, hey, look, seller, I've done my due diligence. Yeah. I've done my homework. I've submitted in my paperwork. My loan is solid. Yeah. I'm not just a possible buyer. I'm a true committed buyer into this process. Mm-hmm. And there's another thing too that's very important I want to bring up. Sometimes I recommend buyers to put a letter together where they basically type up a paragraph or two to the seller. to explain why they want this house, why this house is going to be a good fit for their family.
Oh, wow.
And show them how serious they are, and that this isn't just a window shopping thing. This is here's why we really would like this home for our family. Here's why it would meet our expectations and why we're excited for it. With the approval letter, not the pre-approval letter. And then also come in at full price.
Yeah.
Get that home if you really want it. Don't play around with negotiating and then somebody comes in last minute and then bids you out.
Right.
You know, you don't want to get let down.
Yeah. Should you include like a sob story in your letter? Like, I feel like you're writing Oprah or Ellen.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, I like to put together a letter sometimes for my customers, you know, because at the end of the day, you know, everybody in the real estate world, you know, they want to do what's right for the customer,
right.
Whether they're the buyer or seller, and that's to, you know, get somebody a home or to sell their home for what they want.
Yeah.
And if you want the house, do your due diligence so you don't miss out on that home. And the other thing is too, is picking a lender in town that's quick, that answers your questions right away, and that can get you a pre-approval or approval letter on the spot and works with you. Because let's say your lender says it'll take me a few days or I'll get it to you on Monday. What if an offer comes in on Saturday and you get outbid? You want that pre-approval letter before the weekend.
Yeah.
You want to be able to know right there and then that you can grab a property and not miss out on that deal. So making a good offer up front is so important in the real estate world.
Absolutely. So if people want help with all of that, the whole making an offer, they can talk to their realtor, and then they can also get advice. And they can also get some advice from you guys too.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm always pro realtor, and your real estate agent is very important in this process.
And you're going to be that key to that pre-approval and that approval letter.
Exactly. Yeah. So I mean, between their real estate agent and between their good local lender, it's really a team effort in making that offer together as a team and going in with, you know, with all the firepower and ready to rock, so that seller sees that they're serious and that they made a great offer that they don't want to pass up on. So,
awesome. So then how can people get a hold of you guys, Travis?
Yeah, so you can reach us at 701-355-6193, or we're on 311 North Washington Street here in Bismarck.
Awesome. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Travis Lang is VP of Lending for Guaranteed Rate, 311 North Washington Street, Bismarck, North Dakota, 58501. You can reach him at 701-355-6193 or 701-226-4651. Or email travis.lang@rate.com. Guaranteed Rate is an equal housing lender, NMLS ID 2611, NMLS ID 491580.